No, I've never worked with Sapphire Miles before, and it wasn't. It, it's always an odd one. It was violence in relationships. You know, when you have sort of a physical relationship with another actor, but it would be a sexual one or a physical one, violently. You know, like fighting or sex scenes or intimate relationships and intense relationships with another character. To drop in on without having, just meet someone that morning, and then the next thing you're either in bed or you're discussing a relationship which has come to fruition. Do you know what I mean? It can be quite, and odd circumstances, I'm quite shy around, people, the best of times. So Sapphire was absolutely bang on, because she's really, I felt very comfortable to work with her, and she's very, very intelligent, very sharp, and very instinctive, and it's just nice. I felt secure to work with her, so no, she's bang on, and it's a pleasure. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing where I beat Willis up. Just because, really. Because I'm used to. I've never played. I've never played straight before, like absolutely straight and bang on and honest and normal. There's always something wrong. And it's really interesting, but at the same time, it's such a fine line, very watercolor, and it's very interesting. For me to do this and work on a character like Jack Rose, because I feel that at my depths. It's not something that although I can see it, I don't feel immediately that I'm supposed to be here, because I don't feel heroic. I don't feel very beautiful or very. I don't really like myself that much. You know what I mean? So I don't feel confident or normal. So in many ways, it's quite odd. So it's going to be nice to flip the lid on that and smack him about a bit, because that's what I'm used to. Lawrence is absolutely fantastic. The thing is, Lawrence gets to be barking and I don't. And so sometimes I have to stay back and be quite staid and genteel about things. I think he's wonderful to work with, and I'm glad he's on it, really. Yeah, it's funny, Lawrence. I mean, Willis a good friend of Jack's, I don't know. I think they're put together and they come together by circumstance, really. And a friendship is forged, maybe, or friendship develops, and they go through things together. So there is that, but ultimately they were put together as opposed to came together, and so the relationship has its own twists and turns, and it's it's quite a warped relationship in many ways, but then put into the period of the time and the duty, and the fact they're officers and they're British, they're in prison together, it's in Colditz, and all these things going for them, and that they are friends and they've escaped before together. I think, with any relationship, there's something that one offers another person, or what is it that this person has that I need, or that I like, or I desire, I want to be around, or I want. I think there's it's quite a near relationship, as in what do we have to offer each other, which then grows in certain places, but it's not an intimate sort of, that's what we're working into it now, is where to apply that. So, how we can work out how I would steal that kit and why that's okay, and why that's justified. Like I say, I mean, we're right in the middle of it all right now, so none of these questions are completely unanswered. And it would be a drop in the ocean, because the final product might not necessarily have anything to do with what I'm talking about. Stuart Orme is fantastic. Really, really, really good to work with. Very clean and precise, and good-natured and well-mannered. He knows what he wants as well, which is really, really nice to have. And everything's running very. I mean, in my opinion, and I can only speak for myself, it's running very smoothly, and I feel very confident to work with him, and he just has to tell me what he wants, and I'll do it, which is good. Which is the best you could really ask for as an actor, or anyone. You're working with people who know what they're doing and do it very, very well, and I'm just very glad to be here. What this story means to me, just as any story, there's honesty. Just try and find the honesty in any story, really. I don't have a message. I just come to tell a story and be part of a story. So I don't, I just say the lines and as well as I can feel them, and sense and think and chew it and feel them, and if it's right, it's right, and well, there's no wrong really. It's just bad acting, and then there's convincing acting, and somewhere I'd like to get to do the work. Really. I think ideally what is very important to me is that none of these characters should be sent up. anyway, because people died in this uniform that I'm wearing, and war is something that's not to be taken lightly, and this is a story within a war, like a Big Brother, in a way, a rather odd sort of Big Brother reality show in many ways. I mean, because this castle has armed guards, these people really existed, and they had to live together. And so, in many ways, it's to me, it's just about the honesty of a group of people living together in very extraordinary circumstance, and trying to, do my little bit in that.